So Daisy and I are here this morning to tell you how to tie your slings. Daisy's already in hers, so I had to kind of commandeer the dress form. When you open up your package with the slinks in it, you will see a little red heart on the back of your slinks. And that heart goes over your heart, so that way you know you have it the right way and on the right side. So I suggest sitting down to do this, it's easier. Once you kind of have the knack of it, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to put the heart over the heart. These are the shoulder straps. Just drop them over the shoulders, and that way your belt straps are at the bottom. So turn her around. Here are your shoulder straps, and here are your belt straps. So I like to do the shoulder straps first. There's no wrong way to do this, but I have a way I like, so I'll show you. So I reach behind me and cross this over, and you will see on the sides of the slinks there are loops. I've sewn them on. You've got a couple of different ones. So I just take the first shoulder strap. I like the middle loop, so I pull it through the middle loop. And there you go. Then I do the same with the other one. It's a little more difficult to turn a dress form than your body. Here's my loop. I'm going to pull it through. Now at this point, if you don't want to pull it to the back, you can just kind of pull it up and do what's called a half bow, pull it through. And that's pretty secure as long as you make sure it's tight and it's easy to release. But what I like to do is then reach behind me with both of the shoulder straps, pull them pretty tight, and tie a bow. Easy to do, easy to release. Now the shoulder straps are really long. What I've done is going down them. You'll see rows of horizontal stitching. If they're too long, you can cut it just above that row of stitching and it will not fray. Fleece doesn't need to be lined, but I do it, or I mean seamed, but I do it anyway. So I'm going to just tuck these out of the way, which you do not have to do, but to show you the belt straps, it'll be easier. There are two belt straps, and once again you can tie them in the back, but what I like to do is bring them back around to the front, kind of between the hip and the waist, and I like to tie them on one of my hip bones. This one I usually just tie in a bow. So as you can see, you start with the slinks high up near your neck because it's going to drop when they get in it. This is the front entrance. Daisy here likes to climb straight out of it and up over my shoulder. We also have a side entrance, which I will show you in the next video. Now the slinks is very stretchy and it expands, and I generally just scoop Daisy up and dump her in it butt first. But if your cat's not used to that, he's used to going under your clothes, what you can do at first is lift this up, and cat can climb right behind it against your skin, and then tie it. So there's a couple different ways to slinks. Now I'm going to retie the belt in the back. And show you some other ways to do the shoulder straps. Some people are more comfortable with it over one shoulder, and we can do that too. Undo the shoulders, take you back around to the front. The front of the slinks, come here girlfriend, has been made to be much more open than the back. so that you can take a strap, either strap, twist it, and loop it to the other shoulder. And then you have a one shoulder SLINX. You can then just pull them both through the same loop and tie a bow. You'll find what's comfortable for you. If you have a question, feel free to email me. And now, I just want to show you again the belt loops. I've made 3 loops. You can actually pull the belt part through them as well. Here's the side entrance. It's closed at the bottom so they don't fall out. This is also pretty stretchy. Daisy has learned how to go in and sort of loop herself up. But that is how I SLINX, and I would love to see how you SLINX. And you see here I have a little piece of elastic tied here to this for Daisy because she usually starts pulling my hair. Now I'm going to stand up so you can see. She's totally supported, but I do tend to keep a hand here. What this is great for is if you have to use the restroom, pick something up, type on the computer. The SLINX is made so you can be hands-free, but always practice SLINX safety. Make sure it's tied securely because you don't want your cat to start not trusting being in it. And if you have a sleepy cat, there's this flap in front that you can tuck over them. And you can actually probably smuggle them as long as you don't have a naked little foot sticking out. Okay, there will be illustrations soon, but this was the easiest way to do it. Thank you for SLINXing with us.